All right. Hello, everybody. Before we do go ahead and jump into Luigi's Mansion 3, we're going to go ahead and have the daily readings, and then we will continue on. So these are the readings for November 16th, 2025, the 33rd Sunday in Ordinary Time. The first reading from today is from Malachi. That's from the... Lo, the day is coming, blazing like an oven, when all the proud and all evildoers will be stubble. And the day that is coming will set them on fire, leaving them neither root nor branch, says the Lord of hosts. But for you who fear my name, there will arise the Sun of Justice with its healing rays. The psalm for today is Psalm 98. The Lord comes to rule the earth with justice. Sing praise to the Lord with the harp and melodious song, with trumpets and the sound of the horn. Sing joyfully before the King, the Lord. The Lord comes to rule the earth with justice. Let the sea and what fills it resound, the world and those who dwell in it. Let the rivers clap their hands, the mountains shout with them for joy. The Lord comes to rule the earth with justice. Before the Lord, for he comes. For he comes to rule the earth. He will rule the world with justice and the peoples with equity. The Lord comes to rule the earth with justice. The second reading for today is from 2 Thessalonians. Brothers and sisters, you know how one must imitate us, for we did not act in a disorderly way among you. Nor did we eat food received free from anyone. On the contrary, in toil and drudgery, night and day, we worked so as not to burden any of you. Not that we do not have the right, rather, we wanted to present ourselves as a model for you, so that you might imitate us. In fact, when we were with you, we instructed you that if anyone was unwilling to work, neither should that one eat. We hear that some are conducting themselves among you in a disorderly way. We not keep them busy, but minding the business of others. Such people we instruct and urge in the Lord Jesus Christ to work quietly, to eat their own food. Alleluia, alleluia. Stand erect and raise your heads, because your redemption is at hand. Alleluia, alleluia. The gospel for today is from Luke chapter 2, verse... I can't read. It's from Luke chapter 21, verse 5 through 19. While some people were speaking about how the temple was adorned with costly stones and votive offerings, Jesus said, all that you see here, the days will come when there will not be left a stone upon another stone that will not be thrown down. Then they asked him, Teacher, when will this happen? And what sign will there be when all these things are about to happen? He answered, See that you not be deceived. For many will come in my name, saying, I am he, and the time has come. Do not follow them. When you hear of wars and insurrections, do not be terrified. For such things must happen first, but will not immediately be the end. And he said to them, Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be powerful earthquakes, famines, and plagues from place to place, and awesome sights and mighty signs will come from the sky. Before all this happens, however, they will seize and persecute you. They will hand you over to the synagogues and to prisons, and they will have you led before kings and governors because of my name. It will lead to your giving testimony. Remember, you are not to prepare your defense beforehand. For I myself shall give you a wisdom in speaking, that all your adversaries will be powerless to resist or refute. You'll even be handed over by parents, brothers, relatives, and friends. They will put some of you to death. You'll be hated by all because of my name, but not a hair on your head will be destroyed. By your perseverance, you will secure your lives. The gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. In the name of Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. How you doing, KMin?
Good.
Good. That is true. I told him never to evolve it. Not because I don't want him to, but only because, as those that are aware, Shiny... What? Was that the wrong one? Yeah. Oh, you're right. I'm so used to... Hey, thank you, Cayman. I appreciate that. I'm so used to, doing game 2 that I didn't even notice until you pointed that out. It's been a little bit of time. Not too... Let's see. 4 hours. That is story checkpoint. This is the most recent one. Okay, so it does look like it basically auto-saves when you go in or out of rooms, which is appreciated, honestly.
A lot of people had shiny hair those days because golden and
Yep, that is correct. Yeah. Especially because of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I don't know how many people have it these days, admittedly. I'd be curious because since it's harder to transfer from the DS to 3DS to maybe. But since it's harder these days, so as to transfer, that's why I suspect there may not be as many, but I mean, the people that do really want to transfer will transfer, and honestly, good for them. I probably should, honestly, but it's just kind of a hassle. I do appreciate that you can at least transfer all the way for the time being. I don't know how long you'll be able to as the... Now you can. You didn't used to be able to. Hold on. I'll explain why after. He's not, but I don't understand why you say that it looks like he is. So basically, back in the very, very old days, KMin, you actually could not transfer from, yes, but that, basically you could not transfer from red/blue to gold and silver. Oh, I'm sorry, actually you could. Correct, yes, you cannot transfer them to the Game Boy Advance games, that's correct. I was realizing as I was saying that I did misspeak there, so I do appreciate you correcting me. And to the DS, yes. Oh no, you cannot do the Game Boy Color to the Game Boy Advance, no. You could do Advanced DS, that's correct, yes. Advanced DS, yep.
DS to DS.
You could do DS to DS as well, and then DS to 3DS as well.
Yeah. And 3DS.
Yes. Correct, yes. Because now they have a system that just works for the most part. It took them a little bit of time, but they finally got it. Fair. Oh, that's fair. That's that. Okay. Probably nothing over there, but however. No, that wasn't it. I just thought that we'd be able to shoot and then reveal something. Does not look like that is the case. At least not at the moment. We will eventually. It just looks like there's a... That's fine. You can get scared. It looks like there is just a, ghoul in here, so I'm trying to figure out how to get it. I don't think that any of these guys were from any of Luigi's Mansion, but maybe, I'm not sure about that.
It makes sense that
Yeah, I mean, kinda, in the sense, I understand why you'd say that, because he's a plumber.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can figure this out right now. Sometimes it doesn't seem very intuitive, and sometimes it does. And maybe I'm just missing something. Would not surprise me if I was missing something. It's just who Luigi is. Luigi gets scared frequently. Listen, Toad's not gonna do much, because Toad doesn't do much. Like, I appreciate Toad for what he does, but he doesn't do much.
Okie dokie. Bye bye.
Maybe? Don't know. I bet Mario will be last, honestly. No, I will bet you Mario is the last. Just have a hunch. Meow. Meow. Meow.
Wow.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yellow.
Luigi, you managed to find one of your friends. How many does that leave, though? The two toads and Princess... Oh. And your big brother, too. He's still captured. Seems like there's a bit more work to do, wouldn't you say? Well, good luck.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Egad. Very cool.
Go get
That'd be my guess as well, yeah. There is a gem here.
Since we got go back, then he just
Possibly, we'll see. Yep, that's just how he is.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, we must have found it at the end of the last one. What was that?
Oh, yeah.
It just adds a little bit of charm that way, that's all.
where
Did that already, so I guess it'd be Castle McFrights. We're almost halfway through all the levels. Oh. No, there's more than that, but you're forgetting the basement and the, basement 1 and basement 2. It looks like there's another 8 floors above us, 9 floors above us. Left bottom basement. That is true, though. I said about halfway. I didn't say we were there quite yet. 15.
Oh yeah.
Pardon me, there's 8 on the bottom and 8 on top. There'd be 17. So
No, remember that very well.
that's what I'm saying. That's why there'd be 17. I can check. Hold on. Let me. I'll show you. Hold on. See? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh yeah, wait, no, can we go see Luigi play instead of as long as he can?
As high as you can go. We already saw that, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. I said it was difficult. It has gotten better. I've been going to, I was going to physical therapy. They've said I'm much better now, which I agree with, but I just need to keep doing my stretches, which I have been doing, and now I just need to make sure that I go and, pay the final bill for that, which I will do tomorrow, because they did a very good job, even if they didn't. They're due... Hold on. Even if they didn't, but they did. They were phenomenal, and I very much so appreciated the person that helped me with my physical therapy, and highly recommend her. But even if she wasn't... Hold on. Even if she wasn't, they did do me a service, and they deserve to be paid for it. As long as they didn't make it worse, which they did not. They made it better, and because obviously, maybe not obviously, but sometimes bodies react in ways that people don't happen to expect. So while people can go ahead and go for, like, I would say as an example, my friend Punch, who you know, and I have different body ailments, and chiropractor works well for him, but doesn't work as well for me. Whereas physical therapy works well for me, but not as well for him. So there is varying degrees of success per people. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, it's neat, isn't it? Well, we are in a medieval themed level, so Castle McManor, I think, maybe Castle McFrights, McManor Frights. I think it was McManor Frights. Something like that. Well, I think I know how to get past. Pardon me. How do we get over there? Well, there's no way for me to get around over here, bud.
Oh no, over there. Oh.
No, I mean right here.
Wow.
Yeah. Maybe not. We'll go with a shot. Alright. We'll go ahead and continue on. Not sure. Currently. Was there. Hold on a second, hold on. Does look like we don't need Luigi at the moment, though. That is.
That was.
Looks like. Well, not the only part.
Well, and
Fair. I was curious about this and looks like I was right. But okay. I remember how to get rid of it. Okay. Oh, that's why we couldn't get over here. Okay. In the moat, yes, but we were not touching it. Oh, was the door what? I don't think it was. Hey, Made of Citrus, thanks for the raid. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Made, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Thank you for the raid. Hope you're all doing well. What were you streaming? Right? Yeah, that happens, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, here's the day in Pokemon I taught a magic, shiny magic card for my deck not to evolve would get confused. Because there are a lot of red Gyarados around.
That's true. I did tell you that earlier, bud. I know. I wasn't disagreeing. Ooblets on Monster. I've heard of Ooblets. How is that? Assuming you can hear me now. I hope you can. I've heard of Ooblets. I haven't played it yet myself. Welcome in, by the way. Thank you again, by the way, Made such as for the raid. Hopefully. Cute and little surreal. Good. I was gonna say I think they should be able to hear you, bud. God. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Thunderbird. I appreciate that. PETA wishes they could have made this game. PETA wishes they could do a lot to help the animals, honestly. I don't think that I ever followed you back, and I need to fix that, so I'm fixing that. Sorry, but I was realizing that I'd never unintentionally followed Made of Citrus, so I was fixing that, because I was going to say, I know that we've talked before. I believe it was through... I know her name. Moth. Why am I blanking? Junie. Took me a second. It's like, why blank name? Me good at blanking on names.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if that... Thank you. I don't know if that's a good thing. Oh, banana. Hey, Dan, how you doing? Yeah, I was gonna say, PETA wishes they could do a lot of stuff, honestly, because PETA is certainly the masters of choices.
Ooh. Money.
Look good. Well, Egon's down below. Junie is awesome. She's such a sweetheart. Can I what? I would be surprised if they did not make a 4. Let me get my tongue out of my mouth. I would be surprised if they did not make a 4th Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, Junie is really awesome. She's such a sweetheart, honestly. Speaking of Junie, she was talking about how she's going to be doing the 90-day Exodus again. I haven't done it for a few years, but I think I am going to do it again, because I do remember it being really good for my faith life. So I think that Junie has encouraged me to do it again this year, which I appreciate. Not because it's... Luigi's Mansion 4 2026? It might, honestly. It's been 6 years already. So the 90... Oh, floor number 7. Let's watch this cutscene, then I can explain the 90-day Exodus here in a second, but... So the 90-day Exodus is a spiritual program, would be a good way to put it, because it helps you go ahead and deconnect from the world in ways that you don't need it, because a lot of the ways of the world get in the way and they are not as beneficial for your faith life. So it helps so as to go ahead and remember what is actually necessary in the world. So there's less television. By less, basically, it's supposed to be none. You're supposed to increase your faith, your prayer life, your reading, your exercises, less sugar. And by that, I think I basically mean no sugar, if I remember correctly. Cold showers. There's a few other things I'm blanking on at the moment. That's good. Always good to be able to grow in your faith. You know you have a good friend when they help / encourage you to do that. Absolutely. And I was thinking about that, how I have... That's fair. What's the word I was thinking? I am so stumbling over all my words. I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words. But yes, I agree with that entirely, Made of Stitches. So yes. And Junie's such a sweetheart. She really... I unfortunately am... I'm frequently lurking in her streams. I'm either biking when she's streaming, unfortunately. I do want to be... Oh, okay, I figured it out. I do want to be more available for all my friends' streams. I just don't have enough time in the day, honestly. What's the question? What about Chinese? Kung Pao chicken is Chinese. Why? What's up? Okay. Cause what? Oh, you're right. Yes, Kung Pao chicken is Chinese. It is somewhat more spicy. I don't think it's like terribly spicy. I figured it out. But I have been enjoying Luigi's Mansion 3, honestly. I haven't beat it all the way through. I'd never beat Luigi's Mansion 2 either. I probably will now that it's on the Switch, because well, it's on the Switch 1, technically, but it is on the Switch 2 as well.
Have you heard about the new
Wow.
I'm sure they have. True, it's first when I played it and love it. 3 is pretty alright. It's better than 2. Half the reason I didn't beat 2 was because it was much more mission-based as opposed to exploration-based. Whereas 1 and 3 are much more exploration-based.
Yeah, have you heard about the tutorial?
It is a movie. It is a movie. Oh, yeah, I was thinking that was going to be something that Luigi had to stick around for. And to be fair, honestly, while I'm saying it as a movie, it'll probably be a perfectly serviceable movie. It'll probably just have the same flaws as the first one, where we should get real voice actors instead of Hollywood actors, because they can add more inflections into the voices, which is particularly important for the characters, and they know how to bring the characters more alive, because Chris Pratt is still certainly one of the choices of all time. And I say that as somebody who likes Chris Pratt. I don't want anybody to think that I dislike the man. Because Chris Pratt honestly seems like a genuinely good man from everything that I've seen about him. I know that there was some rumors about him a couple years ago, but that's been pretty well disproven, honestly. There's a pretty good documentary by a YouTuber I like called Magic Mush that happens to go into great detail about that.
Hello.
Feels like there should be a way underneath.
Luigi.
Well, I mean, Luigi is a option. Charlie's Luigi was a great choice. I don't remember Toad at all, honestly, so I'm gonna probably disagree with you there, Dan. They should have hired Mark. Mark probably would have been better, not gonna lie. Charlie was probably the best choice out of them all. Seth Rogen, I'm gonna say not a great choice. How you doing, by the way, Cynic? I mean, listen, if you wanted to go ahead and get Seth Rogen, you should have hired me. And I could just go ahead and do his trademark laugh. There you go. I DK'd for you.
You think they're going to make a Luigi's Mansion movie?
There's a high possibility that they make a Luigi's Mansion movie, yes. I can find it, Cynic, about the one about Chris Pratt. Give me 1 second, because I like Magic Mush. I think he does a good job. And he goes into detail. And for the most part, I do think he is pretty good. Here, let me link it into the channel. He gives a fair representation for the most part. I am trying to remember, like, one time, the one thing I dislike, and it's conflicting for me with him. Because he does end his videos with God bless, which I appreciate a lot. Alright. But he also does use Lord's name in vain on occasion, which that's like probably my biggest complaint against the man, and unfortunately like so many people do use Lord's name in vain, it's not just the him thing. So it's, while I definitely, hold on, but so while I definitely don't like that, it's definitely not a just him thing. I definitely would like that, I see that right, thank you. There's another ghost in here. Oh, there it is. Can't hide in the barrel. They can't hide in the barrel. There's no barrel. I lost my train of thought. Did anybody find it?
Yeah.
I don't remember what we were saying now. I think I was saying something along the lines of how so many people do use Lord's name in vain, not just on YouTube, but in general, honestly, and it's interesting, honestly, because I'm wondering how much of that does, not for Magic Mush, I know that he lives in America, but for some people, I'm wondering if it's because they're British, because even Ed Condon, who works for The Pillar, and he's one of the co-founders of The Pillar, I should say, does in a sense, he explained it somewhat recently, and there was a way he explained it, which is like, I can understand it, but I don't know if I agree with it, but it's like, I'm not gonna, like, come down on the man, because Ed Condon and J.D. Flynn are pretty good men, honestly. I'm very appreciative for what they do for Catholic media, because they report on all sides of it, honestly, from the good to the bad. They were one of the first ones to cover McCarrick? McDonald? Oh, no, not McDonald. Is it former? I think it's former Cardinal McCarrick. I'm not going to get into exactly what happened with McCarrick, because KMin's here. But former okay. Yeah. Yes. And it does look like he died earlier this year, which I did not realize. But, former Cardinal McCarrick. As I said, won't get into it. If you are interested in it, I recommend looking up the Pillar coverage on it. But due to what was involved with that, I will not get into that while KMin is on screen. So, it's good to talk about these topics, because by talking about them, we can stay informed and making sure that what needs to be done is done. But That doesn't necessarily mean that it's always appropriate for in front of KMin, and I do try to give a little bit of a warning, because I know that I had the family-friendly-ish tag, and I do try to stay family-friendly. And so, like, while it is good to cover these topics, I do still want to go ahead and give, like, hey, I'm glad you're here. You might want to go ahead and have your kids, you know, not be here for a little bit, as we discussed this. That type of deal, so. But basically, they cover all the news that needs reporting, which I appreciate, is what I'm trying to say. Because if we don't address the problems in our world, not just the church, but in our world, and they'll never get fixed, so. That was a long rant. Maybe not too long, but it was long enough. Admittedly, I wasn't even trying to rant.
What's your favorite shiny?
KMin is asking, for those that would like to answer, what is your favorite Pokemon shiny? I don't know, honestly. Gengar. Gotta be Gengar, right, chat?
Wait, what color is he again?
A slightly different shade of black. Very, very almost non-distinguishable. So I was being silly there, bud.
What is it?
No, that is actually its color. When I said I was being silly there, I meant, oh, hold on, let me get the spiders. It's so hard to tell the difference between shiny Gengar that it's you have to look really hard. Same with shiny Garchomp, admittedly.
And Charcadet.
You're right, actually, yes. You have to look at the eyes, I believe, and the flames.
Yeah, I think it's just
I think it's the flames too, but maybe you're right. Maybe I'm misremembering.
like
I don't know what my favorite shiny is, though. I do actually like Mega Gengar's shiny.
wait, what?
No, it's white. Yep, there's one. At least that's money. A fair amount of money, actually. Speaking of Pokemon, I am looking into making a new Pokemon deck, so I have, oh. No, that looks like it's a good thing, but I've gone ahead and started buying some of the cards. Thankfully, Pokemon is so much cheaper than Magic or anything else, and I had most of the cards for this one anyways, so that also happens to help a substantial amount.
Yeah.
We don't need it yet, but not at the moment, at least.
What? I have to say, shiny mask because it gives like the gold.
Yeah. Fair. I do like shiny Magikarp's coloring as well, but
Now its evolution is
fair.
it's not the best response. Shiny Mareep is
Oh. I see. That one took a second. I'm just so used to, from Luigi's Mansion 1, having availability to the, at all times, yes. Which I think I like better, but I will admit that this is probably better, puzzle building, because then you have to look around your area, as opposed... Correct, yes, as opposed to just having the answer immediately available. I mean, technically the answer was always immediately available. I just didn't put 2 plus 2 together until right now, so. But the point being, I do like the easy access. And admittedly, once you solve the puzzles in either one, it's not like it's going to be super hard to figure out again. But it still does happen to be appreciated, so. I feel like we're in a Dark Souls game now with this theming, not gonna lie. Might still be Mareep. I do also really like the Totodile line for looks, honestly, bud. Not sure. Fair. Oh. Okay. There's a lot of good looks Pokemon. There's a lot of good Pokemon is what I'm trying to say. Rayquaza is pretty cool. Most legendaries are pretty neat. I do like Kyogre and Groudon. Mewtwo's fine. Could be. I do like Entei and Raikou as well, so I'd give you that. Maybe. Ultra Zekrom?
I meant, no,
Fair. As long as you don't... Fair. Fair. How do you get... Well, that too, but... I'm more interested in them. Yeah. Another shot? I see this. I didn't see that before. Oh, well, there goes Luigi. I don't know about a trick, but it was not what I was expecting. That much is true. That one was somewhat obvious. Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit. Don't worry. I'm making a reference, but don't mind me. There. Kill the wabbit. Yeah. There we go. How do you get that? But just had to suck a little bit. I was gonna go for a bike ride with KMin today, but that did not end up happening, which is... I mean, pardon me, not a bike ride today, but we were going to run. I am going for a bike ride tomorrow, which is what I was trying to think about, but we did go and do our duties for October, or November, pardon me. And we did go to a graveyard, and then we'll go to a graveyard again next week. We went to a graveyard we haven't been to before, because typically we will go to the same graveyard for November. And I realized that we should find some more other graveyards around here. This one's a lot smaller than the one, so we'll probably, once we're done with this one, we probably will go back to the one that we do typically go to, only because I don't think it'll take us very long at all to get through all the souls there to pray for them. What'd you say, bud? Go down here? I don't think you... No. No. Metroid can't crawl. Speaking of Metroid, what's everybody's opinion on Mackenzie? For those that are aware of Mackenzie. I guess I should say. Also, somebody was saying that Brie Larson should be Samus. No, she shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know why. Oh. Oh. That's a, hold on. Let me focus.
Quiet.
Buddy, they don't need to be quiet. There's two more. Yeah, you do grab them by their cheek, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that. Maybe eventually. But you know what? As I say, while I do not like some of the choices, we should also talk about the good. I think that there is a interesting phenomenon going on lately where people are either too negative or too positive, and just in general. With companies in particular, though, where people will typically always be against them or always be for them. And I don't think either of those angles happen to be the right angle. Having a happy balance, because companies make mistakes, and we can want them to improve. What's up? What's quarters OE? Yes, I'm sure they make mistakes too, but...
I know.
Oh my.
But the point being here, we should give companies second chances. Up to a certain... Well, we should always give companies second chances, actually. That much is true, but we also need to call companies out so they don't make those mistakes over and over again. And that's the difficult balance, I would say, here. And then not being just immediately, you know, reactionary. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to use... not Luigi, but Luigi here. That being said, I think I have been pessimistic enough today on stream. Not that I'm trying to be pessimistic. I do actually try to be pretty optimistic, but the more that I'm thinking about it now, I'm going, you know, maybe I have been unintentionally a little bit pessimistic, so instead of talking about stuff that slightly annoys me, we're going to focus on good stuff. So it's like, as I said, there's a happy balance. Living in either one all the time can be dangerous, only because... No! Not my Luigi! Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I got one last thing I need to do. Yep, that way we didn't die. Yeah, I don't like being negative all the time, truth be told. And it's easy to fall into that mindset. The old guy. The old guy. That's his name, thank you. Yeah, Az. I forgot his name.
Why is it?
I don't know. I do like AZ, though. I liked him in X and Y. I'm glad they're building upon his character. I'm not really the biggest fan of the new characters in ZA, but I don't think they're bad either. They have more personality than, what's her face? What's her face? From... They have a good amount of personality. It is a little bit. Sorry, I was oh no, his eyes are just following me. I was realizing as I was saying there that I was going back into something negative a little bit. It's like, no, we don't need to do that. But... You what? Maybe. Hold on, got an idea. Got it. Just had to push the other way. Oh. Well, the game made you stop, bud. But yes, I am glad that I did not die. That's true. And I do honestly really like the exploration for ZA. There's a lot of stuff I do like with ZA. I have not touched it since 2 weeks. Not because I don't want to, but I want KMin to experience it first. So I am letting him play it before me, and I'm focusing on finishing DK Bonanza. Cause it's Banana Slamma time.
Well,
you think it's my favorite game? I was gonna say I like Bonanza, and I probably would give it Game of the Year, but I don't know. I wouldn't put Bonanza. Man, would I put Bonanza in my top 50? I don't know. I like it a lot, but That's what I'm trying. No, definitely not top 10. That's what I'm trying. I don't know. I think Bonanza's a great game, but I don't know if I'd put it in my top 10 or even in my top 50. Top 100 is a possibility. I have to think about it though. I don't think I even have any of the Donkey Kong Country games in my top.
Not even any.
No, and that's what I'm realizing. Is like, if I don't have any Donkey Kong games in my top 100, then it might be Donkey Kong Country 2, which is kind of a typical answer. But that just because it's a typical answer doesn't make it a bad game. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, well, that's not as easy as I was expecting it to be. Okay. What do we do for the second section, then? Probably need to do Luigi, because it's like, that doesn't hurt us here. Then we... Where's the rest of the cart? Oh! Okay. That took me a little longer to figure out than it should have. And tomorrow we'll be doing more Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm looking forward to getting back to that because it's been a little bit of time. I was going to do Skies of Arcadia tomorrow, and we will return to Skies of Arcadia. No, Luigi is immune, remember? All spiky stuff, yeah. Because it just goes through him because he's goo. But I want... That's true. But I want a little bit more time to work on Skies of Arcadia because I have not touched it since the last time we streamed it, so I need to go ahead and level up in that. So I am needing another day so I can work on leveling up Monday night into Tuesday. Skies of Arcadia? Skies of Arcadia is my favorite game of all time, bud. That is one I definitely remember how to play. I do appreciate you asking me if I knew how to. I mean that sincerely. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. But... However, there's some questions that I don't know, admittedly, for Skies of Arcadia, and I do admit that. I know I've talked about it a couple times. I'm playing a new challenge run for Skies of Arcadia. I do have to beat it, and I also don't know if I could go ahead and do a magic-only run, because there's two things that immediately make me think it's going to be really rather hard. I don't know if it's immediately... if you can get through the first couple of fights without using magic, with having enough magic, honestly. It would really require, at least, if there's a magic droplet or two, there's a possibility, because... Yes. If there's a magic droplet or two, there's a possibility, because you're going to basically need all the magic points that you can get. And then, I don't know... I can't... Since I don't use magic very often, period, because it's mostly not worth it in Skies of Arcadia. That's the main problem, which is why I'm wanting to do a challenge run with that. I mean, I kind of do that frequently, but... Boomerang could be a possibility. Like, making AK your strongest character, I don't think she'd have too much of a problem with that, gonna be honest, but I hear what you're saying. Oh, there is! Hold on. I know what you meant. Oh, yeah. I don't know if there was a hint for that or not, or if I just got lucky there. It feels like I just got lucky with that one, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, basically the other thought I was having, there's a buff. Or probably just the enemy rush, actually, but I don't know if there's any... Money. Yes.
Uh-huh. Whoa.
Yeah. That is true, actually, we can.
Hello.
But basically, for Skies Arcadia, sorry, but I don't want to lose my train of thought. You can't use magic initially in ship battles. I don't know if that's all magic that's attacking or just the majority, because I know you can use healing for sure and status buffs, but I'm pretty sure you can't. So for that one, I might happen to make that magic / items only.
When are you going to look at so,
I was thinking that's why. Because otherwise, I don't think you can do a magic only run.
Oh,
Enemy rush? I think I am.
oh,
I'm pretty sure it's an enemy rush, and he'll pop out at the end. Or maybe he's coming right now. Never mind. No, suit of armor. No, it's a suit of armor. It's not for that, but
oh.
yeah, just have to,
Crippling goes to field.
No, that didn't work. Pretty sure. That's a fair amount of damage, not gonna lie. Okay, so I think... Okay, third part hand. It's not gonna work. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that is your friend, Joel. Because that doesn't work anymore. Yeah, I did mean Joe. I don't know why I thought Joel. Yeah, probably. That's true.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to skip that video. I know that's what we need. I figured you'd need to get the shield, but there's not exactly a good opportunity so to get it. Unless you need Luigi? I mean, that's possible. It's not a possibility. Let me try something though. He raises his lance in the air, it glows for a second, so I'm wondering if you have to flash it when he does that. You don't think it'd be this hard to figure out, but I am obviously having some issues. Maybe it's a skill issue. Yeah. Okay. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know what would work. Oh, hold on. I might figure it out. That's a little weird. I don't like it if that's what you have to do. I'm not gonna lie. No, hold on. Yeah, you have. That is what you have to do. I don't like it. You have to basically wait until the last second and then do it right as he's charging at you, because he'll put his shield down for a second. Is not my favorite. I don't like that, but okay. Could be worse. But now that I've got it figured out, okay. I'm just so used to doing it a different way, I guess, that it did take me legitimately a little bit of time. Yep, it is pretty close to being broke. I don't know if I feel stupid for not figuring that out so slowly or not, because it feels like it was a little not intuitive. I don't know if anybody else feels that. I'd be curious how other people feel about this boss the first time. Yep. Time to die, little ghost.
Yeah, die.
Alright, it just died. It just died. Once I figured him out, that wasn't so bad. That just took a while. And I do feel a little dumb, admittedly, but well, it feels like that took me a little longer than it should. That's all though. That's what I mean when I said I feel a little dumb. I appreciate you telling me I'm not dumb, but I do feel a little dumb. I want the night out.
Oh.
Just remembering last time.
Oh.
You do remember that, right?
I hate rats.
Oh.
Rats are.
Except they know yours.
Alright, fair enough. I mean, yeah. Once I figured it out, I did enjoy it. It just took me a little bit of time. As I said, it feels like it took me a little more time than it should have, but yeah. Here's what it is. I don't think we will. Probably be a few more floors, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm glad you like rescuing the toad. Soon. Oh. Once I have a little more time.
Whoa.
No. Once your mom starts coming downstairs for Pokemon. Or for One Piece, I should say. Yeah, because I need to multitask. Otherwise, I am going to start setting some time aside each day. Yes. So I need to sort all these cards and all those cards, and then I'll open more cards. But yes, I do plan to here. Hold on. Pretty soon.
Yeah.
This is a fun game, though. This is a fun game.
Like,
Yeah, I might go back to Egad's lab for a minute.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't think you have to do that.
Well, I want to.
I don't think you have to do that in this one. You do in Luigi's Mansion 1. Which was...
Yeah.
What was that?
Maybe.
I mean, we can go. I want to see, about spending money.
Oh, yeah.
Be able to.
So, Garden Suites. I remember this level pretty well from when Punch, played. Maybe not pretty... I remember it well enough. Probably is the, Don't know. We'll have to find out. We will have to find on out. I don't know if I thanked the Thunderbird for the follow. I'm sorry if I didn't. I apologize.
Thank you, Thunderbird, for the follow.
Yeah, I just realized it now that I don't think I did, and I apologize for that. My brain is obviously scattered tonight. I've been tired on my weekends for whatever reason. Work week, not too tired until I'm done with work. Weekends, nah, I'm tired. Like, I don't... Admittedly, maybe it's from working 4 10-hour days in a row. That just wears me out, and I want to rest, but I don't want to rest too much because I do want to keep up biking. Maybe it's because it's winter too. I don't know. Oh, there's Ted.
Oh. I wish I was.
Why? Fair enough. Maybe. I already unlocked those. Or do you have to buy them? Might have to buy them. I don't know. All the basement ones. Oh, right. We're going down. Most of that one. I assume there's still a few things, abilities and such, that we haven't unlocked yet. So that'd be my guess, but I could just be missing.
Wait, no, go back up.
I guess we could go check that out here in a second. That took a second to load. Anyway, Christ. I'm trying to remember if the older Luigi's Mansions had biographies for the ghosts. I think they did, but I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah, I did realize that, actually. I appreciate that, but... There you go. There's mini goobs and the mini hammers. Well, yeah, because the other enemies are hammers. They really don't have a big variety of ghosts in this game, do they? I guess they can change that by giving them equipment. There is still a lot to find. You're absolutely right, Dan. What's that, bud? Yeah. Wabu Wabu. By the way, oh, Suku Suku. Ah. Which one have you clicked so far? I hope. Yeah, talk. I guess log? That's the floor we just got, bud. So we're getting some good progress on these. All the gyms in the hotel. Basement. We're doing things here and there. On the Royal Coffer. So there's probably like one of these for... Okay. Maybe? I don't know. I'll examine that later. Oh, that's skyscraper. Another ghost. Okay. Okay. No, I just want to buy stuff from you now. You get. And save. Boom. Okay. We'll buy all of them. I'll buy all of them. That way we can find the boost. Something like that. I was going to bring KMin to Reach next year, but he has school during that time, so Luke's was reminding me that I can't, unfortunately. It's a Christian get-together for a lot of nerds, bud. I think you would have had a lot of fun, but your mom was right, you have school then. When Reaches. I don't... Let's go. Interesting. I figured that would have shown. I guess it shows the rough location. Something like that. Maybe. Cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back in the elevator. We'll work on finding more stuff. As I said, I think there's some more upgrades. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Six. This is basement 1? What do you mean? 5. 5. Yes. No. Not right now, at least. Maybe later. Pardon me. That's how Luigi is. Something like that, yeah. Something like that. Yeah, I gotta just start spamming. Yeah, I have to just start spamming this all the time now. That way I can start finding...
Yeah.
I think that's part of the reason why I'm not finding as much. I'm not saying it's the only reason, but if I just start spamming this all the time, I'm sure I'll find some more. Okay. Wanted to double check.
Hello.
No, not sure. Good question. I don't know if it's infinite or looks like it is not infinite. This is about the distance that they can go. It looks like.
It's about that. Yeah. In the room.
Looks that way, yeah. Okay, maybe he can go further, but yeah, it does look like he has to stay in the same. Yeah. Oh, here's me. Hold on a second. What do we say now, bud? No, that's not how it works.
Hello.
That'd be interesting, yeah. Ooh, poor me. Because it's a big room. Boy, that would be nice if we could just go grab it easily and not have any problems. Those that have to go up 4 flights of stairs. Yeah, we'll see. I bet it's something to do with flowers, but I didn't realize there's a piggy bank here. I didn't realize you could smash that. Interesting. We will in a second. We will in a second. There might be a glitch, honestly, that you could do. I'm not aware of any, but I'm just saying, a lot of the time for stuff like this, there is a glitch in order to bypass certain sections. Just not always.
And for 10, try to get it.
Hold on a second. Check it real quick.
What are your favorite Luigi's Mansion games so far?
One.
Is it because they have Shy Guys?
No, it's because Luigi's Mansion 1 has the most charm to it, honestly.
Oh, ah.
Put it away, Luigi, before you get distracted.
Yeah. I know.
Ah.
Yep. Wow. And then go.
Probably, yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
That got a lot bigger real quick. Yeah, I mean, you and I. Yeah, which is fine. I mean, that's just how.
Yeah, you could just.
Maybe. I do like when they make what's coming up in the next part of the game a little less noticeable, but it's fine. Like, you know that there's going to be something that gets in the way. Just don't make it as obvious. But, that being said, I still enjoy this game. This has been quite fun. Yeah, we will. No, this route is new. Right.
Not that one.
What one? Maybe. I don't know. Probably. Like, I get he wanted to destroy this Luigi, but you think he would have made it so that there was no way for us to get across unless he cares about his plants that much, which, you know, honestly, I could, that would be reasonable.
Whoa.
I would, I could see it.
Hello.
I'm really tired. I apologize, because I know that yawning makes other people want to yawn, and that's not my intention.
I get most.
Old and wizened, probably, but I don't know if that's how most people make farmers look. Would you say that's how they made the farmer look in?
What do you mean, like,
What do you mean now?
like,
Old and wizened, because it typically requires a lot of patience, John. So that's a lot of the reason why. At least that'd be my guess. But I was gonna say, oh. For the day the Earth blew up, that's not how they made the farmer. Was it Farmer John? I can't remember the farmer's name now.
can you watch that?
No, but we could tomorrow. Go ask your mom if she wants to watch with us tomorrow. Thanks, bud. We can watch it tomorrow, bud. You coming back? Or do you want me to... Do you want to be done with stream now? Oh, that's wrong, bud. Waiting for him to come back down. I don't know if you heard. He usually only wants to do about an hour of streaming, which is fine. I'm not going to hold him hostage to stream. But I do like streaming with him, and he has been asking to stream, because I have been unintentionally not streaming with him. I just, as I was saying earlier, I've just been tired, man. I've been tired. There we go. I figured out how to open the flowers. It just took me a bit. Gotta flash them. Do you want to keep streaming or do you want to end for now, bud?
What's the time?
It is 6:46.
So if we end streaming, that would be
We would not have enough time. You seem to be getting a little restless, that's why I'm asking. Alright. He says no, he's not as he walks the stairs. Whew. Now we can probably open this. Oh, is all we have to do is... Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. Just how they did it. They could have done piranha plants. I'm not sure why they didn't. Hold on. Hold on. Venus flytraps. They could have done piranha plants. I'm wondering if piranha plants are meant to be only used by Bowser, so that's why they did them. I don't know if they're just a natural part of the Mushroom Kingdom or not, honestly, bud. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna buy the remastered version of Plants vs. Zombies, but they did not do very well at that. Which is a shame. What was that? What'd you say? Yeah, they re-released the first one, but they did not do a very good job with that, unfortunately, which is a shame, because I was looking forward to it, because I was like, I do really like Plants vs. Zombies. Maybe I'll buy it in the future once it's on sale, but honestly, there's no reason to buy it. What's up? Yeah, but there's some new content, and it's like, to have it on Switch is why I'm interested, because then it'd be portable, and having it be portable would be nice. And then I could also do... There's some content that was not in the... oh, I see. The PC version that they do have included with the new version. So that is another reason why I'd be curious about doing that. But it's like, I will wait for the time being so as to get that on... Actually, I'm going to add... Hold on. While I'm thinking about that, chat, I'm going to go to Nintendo.com, because I don't think they're ever going to do a... I don't think they're ever going to do a physical version, so I will go ahead and add this for when it is on a decent sale. Do I want the Switch 1 or the Switch 2? Well, what I really want, honestly, is the Switch... Well, but then you can't play it. So I'll go ahead and add the... Kind of yes, kind of no. I think I have to buy specifically the Switch 1 version, bud, in order for you to be able to play.
You can pre-download for the there's a downloadable content that you can pre-order now or book a
Yep, thank you. Okay, sorry about that. Just while I was thinking about it, chat, I wanted to get it taken care of. So now that we have that done, we can continue on. Got the... Oh. Want that. Money. Money, 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 money. Alright, be careful. So, for those wondering why I just told my son to be careful in the bathroom. As of the moment, we are trying to check our cat glucose levels, I think? And we need a urine sample. So she is stuck in the that cat is in the bathroom until she pees into a very specific litter box, because apparently they have like beads or something that keep them trapped inside. I don't know the full details, but that cat is stuck in there. I don't know if this is TMI or not. Until she does that. I don't think it's TMI, but... oh, hello, rat. Hey. The rat. You walk at night, stalk at night, you hear the rat. Out the giant rat makes all the dope. Let's see what trouble we can get ourselves into. I do love Brat movie, I'm not gonna lie. I think I got it wrong, technically. Oh! I think I got it partially wrong now that I think about it, which... That'll happen. Not that I'm trying to get it wrong, but I do think I did get it a little bit wrong with the quote. Few ways up. Alright. Money, we got rid of this knock. Took a second before we were able to walk over that one plank, which was interesting. I don't know if interesting is the right word, but there we go. Question is, which of these do I think it is? I don't know. Probably have to make a couple guesses, I guess. Well, not that one. I'm gonna go in just to make sure. Okay, that's what I thought. I was getting Luigi over to here so we could go ahead and get this gem. Oh, we're just one up. We're just one up. We haven't gone outside yet.
No, I mean like not outside yet. I mean like outside.
We'll go outside in a second. I just got it. No. I did turn the brightness down on the camera. I hope that works for people because I was I didn't notice. Yuha, thankfully. Thank you, Yuha. Pointed out. I love how energetic KMin is for Yuha. I don't let KMin watch Yuha's streams for the most part. Not because Yuha's a bad guy. But a lot of what Yuha streams is Dead by Daylight. And a 8-year-old does not need to watch that.
8 almost 9.
Speaking of which, where do you want to go for dinner for your birthday? Well, you should figure that out. Wow, very helpful. 10 out of 10. For those that didn't hear, he said a good restaurant. It's like, ah, yes. Okay. Well, think about it.
Oh, yay. Oh no, Luigi!
Oh, excuse me. Something like that. I mean, that wasn't a boss, but yes, that was somewhat easy.
Mini.
Fair. However, as I say, KMin can watch the one-shot that I am participating within for Catacombs RPG, which I appreciate because Yuha's in that one, and I have been liking it. It's been making me kind of interested once the Final Fantasy XIV TTRPG Scenario Master book comes in to see if I'd like to start doing some dungeon mastering. We'll see.
Why do you always talk of, like, before Final
14 is the one that I play a lot. It's not my favorite, but 5 and 6 are my two favorites for Final Fantasy. The 14 is one that has since it's an MMO, I do play it more. I haven't played it in a little bit. I do need to play it again. Massively multiplayer online game. A lot of the time, not only, but a lot of the time I would say. And I do need to play it again. I've just been busy, so I have not had as much time for it, but I'd like to get back to it. So I do rather like Final Fantasy XIV. The base game can be a little bit slow, but it's a perfectly serviceable game, and anybody who says otherwise is wrong.
Yeah. If you know what I'm talking about, please
I have played 14 on stream, to be fair, Dan, but I do need to get back to it.
Can be an NPC.
I see what's going on here. I see what's happening, yeah. Non-player character. Nobody likes AI, but that's why. And that's not really what AI is, anyways. So that's part of the reason, too. Let me rephrase that. Companies like AI, most other people don't. It can have its uses, but people, at least in America, it does not have enough regulations, which is causing issues. No, that means non-player character. AI goes ahead and makes decisions without input. Well, it kind of does have input, but a non-player character cannot go ahead, as of the moment. Eventually, they might have an AI NPC that is always online, which is, I'm not gonna lie, chat, that's a little terrifying.
Yeah. Especially if it's like.
Yeah.
Wow! Whoa! Wow! Whoa!
I mean, to be fair, you could always transfer the Pokemon out. You don't have to, Oh, I'm thinking about this too hard. I mean, I don't think you'd have to, actually. You should be able to do it with the Switch 1. What? I don't understand the question. Yeah, you're not making any sense with that question. I just said this. You repeating it louder does not make the sentence or question make any more sense. By actually rephrasing the question? I don't know. You're the one who's trying to ask the question. You tell me. There we go.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Ha!
Yeah, I cannot answer that question because your question's not making any sense. So I cannot answer you how that makes sense. That's correct. Alright, fair enough. It feels like there's supposed to be more over here. Yeah. That should be fine. Okay. Feels like it should. Oh, yeah, hold on. Maybe that's all there is to this room. Alright, I felt like there should be something else in here, but worst comes to worst, we can always just revisit it, so. Oh, okay.
Or not. Maybe we are.
Huh?
Why are those leaves?
Oh!
I. I thought I saw. Maybe you do have to do that first. Oh, okay. I was curious. Ow. Oh. That's your full blast? Been a while. Been a while. Maybe I do? I do wish that we could kind of, I don't know why. Yes, I've tried that, thank you. Oh, there we go. Don't know why it took so long, but alright. It does seem like sometimes the hit detection is not the best, I'll be honest. That's correct. Looks like that's everything for here. Okay. I was wondering what this pile was for, and now we know. Okay. Alright. We do have another pineapple. Okay. Oh. Yes, I noticed. Please. Sorry, but not trying to be mean, but just trying to get to that section. I need to focus a little bit there. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Probably.
Room.
Yeah. Probably something else on the other side. Once we get to the boss, I think that's where we'll call it that. We won't do the boss. Well, maybe we'll do the boss. But probably, yeah. It might be. I'm not sure. I don't know if it is, honestly, at this point. We'll find out. No, I just meant I don't know if that'll be the boss. It's a possibility. I don't know, though. Probably. Oh, it's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Okay, can't cut. I actually kind of like this. I'm gonna be honest. Oh. Okay. All right. This is kind of neat. That's what, I mean, I still appreciate it, bud. I mean, the door isn't wood, so I assume it will not work either. I'd assume it's not, but maybe I'm wrong. The bed was wood, yes. Listen, you know what? I'll check in a second. How about that? Hold on. Hippity hoppity, I'm on your property. Yep, that's true. That is true. You can't control two players at the same time, but otherwise I would. Nope. I kind of wish you could, though. I mean, money is good. I was hoping for a little more. Well. Is there a way down? It kind of looks like it. Not sure, though. I don't know, but it looks like there is another thing. I'm not sure how to access it currently. Oh. That's okay, never mind. I thought that was a door. Not anything. Okie dokie. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. I see. Okay. That took me a little longer than it should have.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. I just want the hearts. Why can't I get there? We go. Let's just say why. Why?
Hello.
Those are some big watermelons. Your mom would like that. Your mom likes watermelons, yeah. You didn't know that? I don't think they could kill her, but alright.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Obviously that toilet needs to break. Oh. Oh! Maybe. One. Maybe not. Interesting. Nothing stupid, alright. That's all I have to do since it happened.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna work this one, but
Oh, the watermelon.
too late. I got watermelon. I can't imagine that they wouldn't, maybe. Let me look around first. I would like to figure out watermelon situation. These are some big watermelons. Was that? No, the game is more than the color green. Hmm? Yeah, he does have to be the color green.
No.
Whoa.
I don't know, but I don't know. True. I'm just trying to figure this out. Now I'm feeling silly. Oh, yeah, I am. I am thinking about this way too hard again, chat. I was thinking about that one way too hard. Yes.
Well, hello.
Poor ghost. Get over here. Oh, there, bud. Couple people. There's been a couple people. Happy Cynic came though. Happy Cynic's a nice guy. I like the Happy Cynic. I met him a couple years ago. Like I said, everybody that's here is appreciated, bud.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't need to repeat the same thing over and over again. Done. You might have heard it earlier too. I think he is starting to get restless though, chat, so we probably will go ahead and get a little higher. Then we will.
I wonder if he
No.
It's just 'cause of the chat. Happy Snick doesn't know.
We're ready to get right up to the boss. I think that's where we'll end it. That'll be about 2 hours anyways, chat. I think Floofs is also saying you gotta get ready for bed. I think I just heard her talk. Oh no, she's on the phone. You can go find out. Alright. We'll find out then. Oh. Oh. I should not have really taken too much, I'm gonna be honest. But
He should have just died.
I mean, I fell on this something that was there, so that's why I'm saying that. Hold on, I cannot see. Excuse me. How do you know it's grandma?
Richard.
How do you know it's grandma? Grandma.
You know it's fun.
Yeah. Can use that. Rooms.
Weird mush. Weird fume shrooms. Weird fume shrooms.
So it looks like that'll be accessible after we beat the boss. That's fine.
There are a bunch of weird fume shrooms.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Hey.
mamma mia.
Mamma mia!
Oh.
Where do you see us battle a giant?
We'll see. I think that's where we'll end it though. Chat, he is definitely starting to get restless. I can tell. After this cutscene, of course. Well, that'll happen later. You're right, we can't now go in, but we'll go ahead and take care of the boss later. We will go into the room though, because yep, there it goes, now it's saving. We'll go ahead and go next Sunday again, bud.
But you'll still have to be fine.
But we'll go ahead and go next Sunday. Progress made after all last house. Yep, we did go ahead and autosave. That's fine. Admittedly, Twitch is being a little wonky too at the moment, so that is part of the reason. I don't know why it's being a little bit wonky. Yeah, it's not your fault or
Can you
anything,
add
but
me to
not right now.
tomorrow?
Not right now. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and end it there, bud. But everybody. I don't know why I said bud. We'll be back tomorrow. Oh,
Really?
I'll be back tomorrow.
Not me.
Correct, not you.
Oh, technically we could do a stream when we get home.
But alright. I will see you guys later. I just am tired, so I will see you all later. Oh, I was looking for somebody to raid. It doesn't look like
Can you raid on?
I could raid Joyful, but I think I'll let him be for the time being, honestly. He's doing card stuff, so I'll let him be. And this is what I mean. He asks questions every 5 seconds when he gets restless. So I will go ahead and end it there. You guys all have a wonderful day. God bless, and remember that God loves each and every one of you. Going somewhere. I do love my son. I want to clarify that. I know it seems like I'm annoyed with him. I love him very much. He's very much so like me. We both like to talk about the things we like a lot. So it's not that I dislike him. It's just that we're too similar to one another sometimes. But I wouldn't trade him for the world. I love him very much.
Would you trade me for the world if you had to?
I'm very grateful to God for you every day, bud.
Would you
Mean
trade
it.
me for the world if you had to?
But alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless. Pax a bonum.